Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Bookings from a user perspective and then also as an administrator on how you delete a bookings calendar from someone's account because it's not the way you would think it would normally be. Um, Meaning you think there's an admin console for bookings, which there's not. So as a user, most everyone has bookings available to them. And the advantage of it is it will send out a link to a person who can then pick a time on your calendar that you're available at that aligns with their calendar, and then it will create a meeting invite and send out a Teams meeting with that. So you don't have any of this back and forth of when you're available, create a meeting, create the invite, send it out. All that's gone. So you just send out your link, they pick a time, creates the meeting, invites both of you, done. So the way this works is log into office.com, go search for bookings up here in the console, and you'll find bookings, and it'll take you to this page. And then you just create it by going get it now, and then add a bookings calendar, and it asks for business name. And the business name, this is really the name of the calendar, what you want to give it. Microsoft created this service for businesses to put on their website so they can book time with employees or schedule services or all those other types of things. You can do that, but you can also use it personally for yourself just to create an invite. So I'm going to do Mike's calendar here and then continue. And I don't have to put business type in, it really doesn't matter. And then it will go off and it will go create a calendar for you. And then here it is, calendar. You can add a logo, put whatever you want in there. I'm not going to do that. Then the calendar is basically your calendar. The bookings page, here's that link that I was talking about, that published link, and you can hook it with Facebook and LinkedIn and all that fun stuff. Access control, and I'm not going to go through every single setting here. You can go through these yourself. I'm not going to waste a lot of time going through all of these. But the one thing I will mention here is obviously you want to disable the direct search engine indexing. So in case anyone picks up this URL, you don't want your calendar to be searched and people to be spamming your calendar. You can set your theme. You can display a logo at the top. You can change your regions. You can do time increments of what increments you want: 1 hour increments, 30-hour increments, 15-minute increments, all that. Lead time is minimum lead time for the bookings event. I like to use 1 hour. And then from a day's perspective, no more than 60 days out. Those are the kind of the settings I'll use. By default, it's 24. And then notify the business via email. That's you, who's the person who's creating it. That's the business. Remember, it was the business calendar. And send an invite to the customer in addition to the confirmation email. So not only is the customer going to get it, you're going to get it, but there's going to be an administrator that's going to get it also. So if you uncheck this, you're not going to get 2 emails yourself. You're just going to get one, and with the invite, and then the other person is that booked it with you is going to get an invite themselves. And then allow customers to choose a specific person for the booking. I leave this unchecked because it's only going to be me. And then I'll go to the next page here, and yes, I'm going to save and publish. And then the customers, I don't have any customers. Your customers will start to show up on this list as people book time with you. Staff, I'm just going to add myself to this. MH and purple, and add people. And this is just the admin I'm in here. I'm using a demo account right now, and that's the only staff member in here. Notice that, what did it do there? Save your request can complete right now. Try again later. Oh, thank you very much. Let's discard that and refresh this. Let's see if I got a staff member in there. Oh, there it is right there. So there's the staff member, and notice you can choose specific hours that you want available. Like, I typically don't like to start my Mondays out first thing with meetings being booked. So I normally book like 9 a.m. meetings, and then typically my last meeting of the day, I don't like to do anything really after 4. So you can go through here and set your times, how you want them to be. If you want to add a phone number, all that, you can do all that. So again, I'm not going to go through every setting here. And just discard that for right now. And then the services, these are your time slots. So you can do 1 hour meeting as they give you by default. You can do a 30-minute consult. There we go. And then how long is it? It's 0 hours. How many minutes is it? It's 30 minutes. Add a description, add a location, add an online meeting. Yes, I want an online meeting. Again, I'm not going to go through all these settings. Show the service on your bookings page. Yes, so you want them to be able to choose it. Go ahead and click save. And then this one, I'm going to make sure the online meeting is there. That creates the Teams meeting. There we go. And then business information. Again, here's for the whole business, what the name of the calendar is. So you can have, if you have multiple people, because sometimes I have a business partner that we do meetings together a lot. And so I have a special calendar for him and me that I'll send out to people so people can see both of our times together and they can pick a time that works for both of us. So that's a nice little feature in there too. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go through every settings, but here's your link. Now if I copied this link, Control C, and said OK, and go to this page here and pop it in, there's my calendar. And there's my 1 hour consult. There's my 30-minute consult. You can just pick a time, and the person puts in their name, their email address, their phone number, so on and so forth. And you can customize what you want these to be. So if you have questions or something like you want to ask for the meeting, like you can do that in here. Again, additional notes. And then once a person does that, so I'll try to do one here real quick. I'll do one at noon today. And I'm just going to do John Doe, J Doe at home.com, or actually here for you older people out there, work.com. Remember these? Book. And then there, it's booked. And I'll show you how that looks. But to create a short link, I like to use Bitly. Then I'll go in here and create a short link, shorten that. And then I get this nice little short link that I'll use for signatures, because that little short link now will take me to the same calendar. There you go. See? Boom. Now if I go back over to home, or go back over to home and go to my Outlook, you'll see that I have a meeting invite from John Doe at 12 to 12:30. And if I go to my calendar and look at today, we'll go to day view. You'll look at 12 to 12:30. There's that 30-minute consult with John Doe, Mike's calendar. And it's a meeting in there. There it is. Teams meetings all in there. And John Doe also got that email with that same invite. So that's how it works. It's pretty simple. Just go play with it. You can't do anything wrong. Now, if you want to delete a calendar, how do you do that? Well, in the bookings administration console, in this console, there is no place to delete a calendar. The reason why is what Microsoft does is they actually create a user account. And so the only way to get rid of a calendar, there it is. Notice that, Mike's calendar. So it created a user account for my calendar. So the only way this can be deleted now is if you're an administrator. You have to go in and delete the user, which then subsequently deletes that calendar, that bookings calendar. So just thought you might want to know that, because I was wondering that myself when I first started this. Well, how do I manage my calendars? How to delete my calendars? Well, there's really no way to go delete a calendar as a user. Only an admin can do that. So there you go. There's the quick tips. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.